everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a quick walkthrough of my setup of my new B6 Mumsy and Bub Traveler's Notebook. So today's video is just going to be short and sweet. It's going to be a quick overview of what I've set up so far, and also just a few comments on what I'm liking and not liking about this so far, just to give you an impression on how it's going. Firstly, these little charms here are from IcyCharms on Etsy. I will link her store down below in the description. I just think they're really cute and they just match my traveler's notebook a lot, so I'm really liking that. Okay, so let's dive right into the setup, and then I will go through the things I am liking and not liking about it as we go. So firstly, what I've done is I have just made some little dashboards for the notebook, and I've just made them out of some cardstock I had, some scrapbooking paper, and laminated them. I haven't actually used a B6 notebook before this, so I estimated the size of the dashboards based on the inserts, and then I just cut them and laminated them. It wasn't really that hard in the end. I made them a tiny bit wider, and they still don't overhang, though I noticed the laminate corners kind of poke out because the Mumsy and Bub is rounded here, so that kind of pokes out. But I'm not sure if that'll do it with like proper professional dashboards, so I might order one, and then once I get it, I'll pop it in and then post it on Instagram just to show you guys what a professional dashboard would look like in here and whether or not that would overhang. So just showing you my inserts. So my first one is just a notes. So the notes booklet it's kind of just a throwaway booklet. So I used one of the printables from the Mumsy and Bub website. I'll link it down below, of just a dot grid. And then it's just literally like shopping lists, to-do list, and it's just, the idea of it is just to be messy, and when I'm done I'm just going to throw it away. And the reason I don't really need something permanent in here for this is I do have my bullet journal, which is like my main kind of catch-all. So this is just something that I can kind of carry around and brain dump in or write shopping lists in. So that's there. And then my next one is a fitness insert, I believe. And I will link down below where I got this one. This one is not a printable. This one I did buy on Etsy, and for the life of me I can't remember where I got it from right now, but I'll link it down below. I haven't started it yet. I'm going to start it next week, so I'm very excited. So I just wanted that in there because I want to carry this around with me all the time, so I can easily fill out what I'm eating as I go, so I don't forget to fill it out at night. And then I have just another printable from the Mumsy and Bub website. So with this one here, like I said, my bullet journal is my main actual planner. So all my functional stuff goes in here, all my actual planning goes in here. But sometimes something happens and I really just want to kind of memory plan. I want to add photos and I want to just decorate it. And I can't do that in my bullet journal because it makes it too thick. So this insert is just going to be a memory planner. So for example, say something happened this week, I might do something amazing this week, but then I might not use it again for, I don't know, 3 weeks. I'm not going to use it every week. It's just for those weeks that I really want to kind of scrapbook it. So I'm really excited to kind of have that in there. Kind of gives me a little bit of space to be creative. And then lastly is my budget book. Now this is, again, just a dot grid, and I'm going to draw it up like a bullet journal style. I will show pictures on Instagram when this is done because I'm still kind of drafting it up, see, full in pencil. But again, I want to have that with me so I can always refer to it and kind of just make sure I'm staying on track. Now, I only have 3 notebooks in here at the moment. Sorry, 4. I have 4 notebooks in here at the moment. I'm thinking of adding a monthly overview as well, so that if I leave my bullet journal at home, I still have an overview of what I've got going on. But otherwise, I'm not planning on making this my main planner. It's more to accompany my bullet journal. So it's more of something that I can just carry around. I can throw away the books when I'm done, or I can preserve those memories when I'm done with them as well. Now, This does have space for 6 inserts, so like I said, I'm going to add a monthly overview. I don't know if I will add a 6th insert, so just have to see how I go. But with 4 inserts and the dividers, you can see there's still like plenty of space. It's still like really roomy. And honestly, I both love and hate this. What I mean by that is I really like the feel of my traveler notebooks to be quite solid, to be like real chunky. And the fact that it's got that space kind of makes me go, it's like really soft. But then I like it because actually as I feel it, I'm like, actually this is different to what I normally like, but it feels really nice. So I'm really fond of that. It is a very floppy kind of notebook, so I didn't explain that in my last video, but as you can see, like I can roll that. Like that is so floppy and it just flops straight back down. On top of that, I haven't had any problems with markings. So this has lived in my bag for basically a week. I've been throwing it in with keys, and so far it has not scratched. It hasn't like at all had any problems with that. So it's really like, you know, that little tiny mark there, just do that and it'll come out. Like it just seems really, really durable. I think that's probably from my keys. Like, oh no, see that's from the elastic. Like that is literally all it's got. It's just really durable and I'm really liking that. Like I said, it is floppy. It is a bit thinner and that kind of adds to its floppiness. So if you do like that floppy kind of feel, then this is definitely a kind of a TN for you. If you like more of like a sturdy kind of leather or even a sturdy like PU leather, then you probably find that it is quite floppy. The other thing is like I said, I like it to be chunky. And one of the reasons it doesn't feel as chunky with this much in it is because the spine is sewn. So it's not just folded over. So this kind of like dictates how big the notebook is. And I do like it. Like I said, I'm getting fond of that feel, but it is very restrictive. It kind of says this is how big the notebook is, and it's not going to be any smaller. So I don't know yet. I'm kind of on the fence about that. I see the pros and the cons. Now, to compare this to my Chic Sparrow, so I actually have a Chic Sparrow Sidekick, which is a grey colour, and this is also meant to be a bit of a grey. So just to compare them side by side, you can see this one's been really battered, and it's like really chockers. Like it's just, this is a personal size though, so they're not quite the same. But like, as you can see, like that is a grey. This is much more of a purple. I know it's meant to be a grey, but I definitely see like the purple kind of tones to it. And I like that. I do like the purple tones, but just for those of you who were wanting a grey, just kind of keep in mind that there is those purple tones to it. So, you know, if you're kind of on the fence, that may make you want to get the Stargazer or make you not want to get the Stargazer. This is the Stargazer because I didn't mention it for anyone who didn't see my previous video. This grey or purpley grey one is called Stargazer. Now, something that someone PM'd me and asked, and some of you will understand why they asked this. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to explain the question. But someone asked whether or not the pockets are sewn on or whether they're glued on. So, to show you the pockets, they are stitched on. They are fully stitched on, very secure. Those are not coming off. Don't even ask me why someone asked that. I'm not going into it. Some of you will understand. And for those of you who care about it, for those of you who understand the question and why it was asked, they are sewn on and they are very, very secure on there. So you aren't going to have any problems with these pockets. They are wonderful. So they are empty right now because I've been keeping paperwork behind here and I took it all out beforehand. So these have been getting like really pushed up and pretty bulky. Even with that though, it's been really empty. So I had to take it out for the video because I don't want to show you guys my personal information. Okay, sorry about that. I knocked the camera. But yeah, so anyway, that's basically it. That's my second impression. Like I said, it's very floppy. The spine, kind of purpley, pockets sewn on. So they're my kind of impressions so far. I'm going to keep using this. I will keep posting photos on Instagram so you can see how it's kind of getting used, and you'll be able to see how it's kind of wearing down, if it's getting marked. Trust me, I'm not delicate with my TNs, as you can see from this one. Like, I'm not. For me, TNs, they're meant to be lived in. These are meant to be something that are loved and worn, and I'm not gentle with them. I chuck them in all the time. So this one's getting the same treatment, and you will get to see kind of how it handles it, I guess. But anyway, so I'm going to leave this video here for now. Like I said, I want to keep it short and sweet, and I'll do another video soon. So please tune back to the channel if you want to see future videos, and click the subscribe button down the bottom if you want to get notified when I do post my next video. Okay, well, that's it for now. Bye!